Hello, beautiful, beautiful people inside this container. I'm so excited to be here. I'm just going to give everyone a moment to jump on. If you're on the replay, you might just want to go ahead and skip a little bit. But if you are joining us, it is so good to be here. My name is Libby Wallace. And while we are just waiting, I know a couple of people were wanting to jump on. Hey, Cara, it's so good to see you live. I'm so excited for what's gonna be coming through for us. But as you are jumping on, if you are on the replay, just say hello so I can circle back to this and let you know that you've watched the replay inside this beautiful, beautiful group. Awesome, Cara. That's why you were asking about the time zone. And yeah, once again, thank you so much for your patience. Hey, Karen, yay. Last week I messaged Karen and I said, I don't think I can run a training today, so I might be able to. Give me a moment. I didn't have a voice. I had very, very little voice. And so, as always, with divine timing, what this week has allowed me to do is go deeper into everything into everything that I teach. So yeah, you'll receive the magic of that. So it's actually worked out better. But I'm just gonna just go ahead and make sure I've got everything down here. So let's jump into it. I'm really, really excited to be going through this with you. And, thank you so much to Karen for inviting me to be here, to be sharing, this masterclass, to be bringing through everything that I'm going to be bringing through for you today. We're going to be going into and you guys are all you're into mindset, you're into NLP, you are in the Divine Karen's presence, which is just fantastic. She's such a master of her mindset, and I have the privilege of calling her a divine friend, and yeah, so amazing. So amazing, so a deep honor to be here, and to each and every single one of you, thank you for showing up, to be learning about success hacks as a coach, as an NLP practitioner, as a leader in your industry and in your field. Really, that's what I believe that everyone here is, whether you feel that yet or not. We're going to be going into the art of selling with soul, okay? And I really want to break this down for you so that you feel so excited, not just about your work, but about the other side of it, as well as about actually getting your message and your work, your beautiful wisdom and transformations that you facilitate to more people, because that's what it's about, right? That's why you might have started on your own path and your own journey, and then something has led you to be here where you are really called to to step into deeper levels of coaching or service in the world. And quite often I see the sales aspect and the money aspect, or even just the business side of things, tripping a lot of people up. So I'm going to be breaking the soulful sales down for you to make it a lot easier for you. And I'm also going to be going into money mindset with you as well, just to support you, so that you can receive the support that is literally ready for you to experience when it comes to your money, when it comes to the business side of things, as a coach, as a practitioner, as a mentor, as a healer. Just while we are jumping into this as well, I'd love to hear from everyone where you're sort of at with your coaching journey, where you're at with your with your business journey. Do you currently have a business? Are you thinking about having a business? Are you a brand new coach? Have you been in this game for ages? Let me know a little bit about your background so I'm going to be going through the teachings that I have for us today in the masterclass, but I really want to be connecting with each of you to make it as specific as possible for you, so that you're able to apply what we're going through in today's masterclass in your own journey as well. Awesome, Cara, just starting out, so beautiful. Awesome that you're here. Really cool, really cool. So before we jump into any of the teachings, we're going to get to the magic. I promise. Okay. And again, wherever you're at in this journey, where if you've been in business a long time, if you have been a coach for a long time, or whether you're just starting out, what I aim to bring to you is going to be supportive and conducive to your highest alignment, to your next level of success, whatever that looks like for you, wherever you're at the moment, okay? You're all already here because you have attained a certain level of success in your journey, right? Otherwise you wouldn't be here. But my intention for being here and what we're going to be unlocking today and going through is to support you so that you're able to walk away with the tools from today to really feel like you're able to go out into the world and support more people in what I like to call your soul's work, and your, whether you resonate with the, the spiritual side of things or not, we'll go into that. We'll go into that. Awesome, Kara, you've been reading cards and astrological charts for 10 years. Amazing, congratulations. So good that you're able to now have your medicine reach more people online. It's really cool. And yeah, Karen, training and coaching, you're just amazing at what you do. It's so awesome, so awesome. And those of you who have just joined, welcome. Definitely go back and watch the beginning when you get a moment. But for now, so a little bit about myself as well, what we're going to be going into. I'll introduce myself. I'm the CEO of Libby Wallace Worldwide, which is an online coaching and training company, which, there's many things that we do, but if I was to have to put a label on what I do, is I would call it galactic business coaching and shamanic healing. And there's a couple of other things as well. I'm the co-creator of several social initiatives with my husband, Dane. And beautiful, Karen, thank you so much. Yeah, connect with soul, exactly. It's really, really like the driving force behind everything I do is that soul alignment. And yeah, so my husband Dane and we live in Bali at the moment, and we've been here for a couple of years. We've set up a couple of social initiatives, fundraising. We set up a charity, and that's a tiny part of what we do. And really, at the essence of everything that I do, really in my coaching business, is supporting people to their highest alignment, to create a life and business of wealth, and to be stepping into deeper levels of impact in the planet. And that is the foundation and the model that I use for pretty much everything that I bring. My background is in psychology, minoring in economics. I've been trained in shamanism. I've come out of the corporate world, and I was in management and leadership, and I've always sort of, at least for the last, just over the last decade anyway, been supporting people and achieving their dreams and their goals, whatever that looks like, across a range of industries. And I started my own online business, when was it? 2018, early 2018. And I started it by mistake, to be honest. I was in a high-level corporate job. I was managing in a high-level management position. And it was a really good job, really, really amazing job. And my own journey had led me to changing my life. I'd done a total 180. And I mean, like many of you probably as coaches or mentors, and really wanting to support people in creating better lives, there's been things along your journey, I'm sure, that have prompted you and propelled you into really stepping into a life of purpose and into purpose-driven work as well, which is what each of you do. And are doing by being here in this space. And for me, by doing a total, transformation or living a total transformation, I was a massive party girl. I worked hard, I played hard, and my life came to a halt when I survived an accident one night that I shouldn't have survived, or shouldn't, that's what the doctors said. And so from that moment when I survived, I knew that life was never going to be the same. That was early 2016, so coming up 5 years, which is nothing. And today we're actually going to go into quantum leaping, so I'm going to share with you how you're able to, like I say, hack your success in whatever it is that you are deeming as your next level of success, purely because I have had so much success in my own life using these techniques that have come very intuitively. I've also invested a lot into my own personal development and professional development, and I just started helping people as a hobby. Really, I was working full time at a big workload in the corporate world, and I just started helping people. I had a blog, and people started asking for help, and I would get up early in the morning and help them late at night, and And it really just evolved from there, and what I do now and what we're going to be going into, and you probably feel this as well with your life's work, is I would literally do my business for free. And here we are, we're about to talk about money mindset, so we're going to go into that. So that's a little backstory. Yeah, a little backstory. And yeah, happy to connect afterwards if you want to know more, but I will jump into the training today that we're going to be going into. We'll be here probably for maybe 45 minutes, 45 minutes. I'm going to keep it as quick as possible. But feel free to engage, ask me any questions. And if you're in the replay, I'll do my best to get back to as many as possible. And yeah, setting an intention for us for this training as well, and for what we're going to be going into is first of all, and coming back to the triangular structure that I use for everything, is first of all, you have an incredible purpose in this planet, right? And this is far beyond the cognitive awareness and the conscious awareness that you have around your business, around your work, around what you're stepping into. There is a part of you that is here right now, particularly in this space, to be of service to humanity in a way that you might not even understand and be able to comprehend just yet, or even fathom just yet. And when you can surrender to the part of you, the part of your heart that is wanting you to be stepping up into deeper levels of leadership, to be of deeper support and service to your clients, to humanity, to the world, to your community, in your business, to your team, to your family, right? You are going to be rewarded for that. Okay, and so my intention for this space for us is to definitely awaken that part of you that runs your business with ease, that steps into your next level of leadership and success, whether it be financially, whether it be the level of impact that you're wanting to call in, that it really becomes a very organic process for you, and that you really begin to go from any hustle mindset or any hustle kind of busy energy, which can often come, especially those of us who have been in the corporate world before, and transitioning into a business, into a way of service that feels really conducive to your soul's desires, to your purpose and what you have been put on this planet to be doing. Okay, so who is excited? Who is here and who is excited for this? Yay, awesome. I see some people being tagged. So good. Alrighty. So when we look at success hacks, right? When we look at success hacks, I want you to feel into, far beyond the words that I'm bringing through here, right? I invite you to feel these on a vibrational level, okay? I invite you to feel into, and you may like to do this now if you choose, okay? Or you can just come back and do this later if you would like. But if you just close down your eyes, if you feel comfortable to do so, or you can keep your eyes open, there's no right or wrong here. And I just want you to see and visualize and feel into what comes to mind when I talk about success hacks, right? When you hear that, when you hear success, and what I invite you to do now is just come into your heart even more and just really breathe in this word, this frequency of what success in your work, in your purpose, as a coach, as a practitioner, as a mentor, as a trainer, as a guide. What does that mean for you? What does that look like for you? And most importantly, what does that feel like for you? And when you've unlocked that, hold that at the forefront of your awareness. And just bringing your awareness all the way back. All the way back. Welcome back. You can open your eyes now. Feel free to share with me what you saw, what you received, what you unlocked, what you tapped into. And one of the things that we're going to be doing, okay, that I'm going to be sharing with you is part of my quantum abundance method, okay? Now, this method cannot be learned anywhere else, right? This is something that I have been formulating on a soul level for much longer than I think I realize. But it is what I now teach, you know, in terms of really unlocking your next level or levels of success in your business, in your work, in your mission, in your lifestyle, okay, without necessarily needing to take all the logical steps that we're often taught that we need to achieve that. So I'm so excited. So excited to share this with you. All right, all warm, tingly, ease and love. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So one of the things that we're going to be working with is this understanding of, well, at least perhaps not a full understanding, but at least some some awareness around quantum physics. Okay, part of what I teach, and when I'm looking at business and leadership and soul work and shamanism, I love to combine spirituality and science for like this business goodness explosion. It's like this melting pot of just all this deliciousness that gets to take place beyond a mind level. You really are about to truly see how your next level of success is going to be possible like that. Okay? Excitement, fun, dignity, service, transformation, and love. Oh, I love that. That is so beautiful. I love that so much. Love is magic. Yeah, welcome. It's some magic. So I believe in the same thing. Whenever we're doing business coaching or anything, I truly believe that most of our success, I'm going to say, like, I believe it's like 90%, if not more, is the inner work that we do. Okay, I know Tony Robbins says, what does he say? It's 80%, or there's science proving that it's 80%. 80% inner work, 20% strategy. Okay, the work that I do, and that we're in this space, you're in this field now, you're in this energy. If you see something in your business, or you see something in your coaching practice, or you see something outside of you, perhaps it's the clients that you're working with, perhaps it is the level of income that you're receiving, perhaps it's the amount of people that you're serving, whatever it is. In order to change what's out here requires a going within to find out where you get to begin to step into your next level of success without working harder, without burning yourself out, without the busyness and the hustle and all of that energy. And what we begin to look at is your whole body. You've got your mind body, right? Your mindset. You have, which has got your subconscious awareness. I'm not going to go into each of these super deep. I'm sure you all know what these are. You've got your emotional body. Okay, you've got your physical body. And you have got your energetic body. All right, now when you can work with your entire, I call this your body system. All right, when you can work with your whole body system, you guys are like nailing your mindset. All right, I invite you to go deeper and look at, well, what's my emotional responses to these things? What's the energy and the vibration and my feeling about this situation? So if we begin to apply this, right, to your next level of success that you have just unlocked, by the way, you have just connected with that, you have just seen what that is, you have just felt the vibration of what that is, right? This is one of the fastest ways to begin to hack into your next level of success, okay? The reason that we call this, yeah, exactly, the most critical factor combined with source and knowledge, exactly, yeah, and all the inner work. When we can look at, you might have heard of, I'm sure you've heard of quantum leaping or manifestation, right? Most people will say, okay, all right, there's a couple of things you'll say, like, okay, just feel what you want, believe, think about what you want, visualize what you want, really get into the mindset of that. Okay, begin to look at it, begin to look at what you're creating, look at what your next level of success looks like, look at what it feels like. All right, and so if you are currently here, right, at this point here, point A, and you are wanting to go to point D, right? You're just like, I don't want to do it, B and C. I'm just going to go straight to D over here. Okay, you feel that, you see that. Okay, there is a gap in here, all right, between where you are and where you want to go, and that gap is what gets to shift, okay, in order for you to be a vibrational match for the level of success that you are calling in, right? Now, this is where the inner work comes into play. Okay, so when you are looking at your beliefs on a mindset level, on an emotional level, on a vibrational level, or an energetic level, okay, you are looking at your ancestral beliefs, you are looking at the collective beliefs, you are looking at what is going on around you, you're looking at what you truly believe on a deep, deep, deep level when it comes to that next level of success, okay? When we look at this from a quantum physics perspective, all right, your time, okay, time is not linear, it is changes in moments of now. Okay, so you have 24 hours in a day, but what you really have is all of these micro moments every single day to become this version of you right now. Okay, now this is not necessarily looking at this version of you and going, cool, I'm this version of me now. What you are looking for is this gap in the middle here of where am I not vibrating at that level? Where am I not emotionally connected to that level? What are the deeper beliefs that are truly driving me forward when it comes to stepping into this next level of income, or calling in this next level of clients, or calling in these opportunities, or these PR opportunities, or media opportunities, or whatever it is that you are doing. Perhaps you're writing a book, perhaps you are, whatever it is that you are doing at this next level of success. All right, arrow of time, I love that. You are literally allowing yourself to embody the vibration, the awareness, the emotions, the thought patterns, but most of all, the deep feeling with every single cell of your body. Now, from that moment, every time that something comes up, okay, whether it be seemingly good or seemingly bad, all right, your response in those moments is going to be what determines your ability to navigate through any obstacles that are placed in your way, all right, and see them instead as growth-provoking opportunities. Okay, because as soon as you decide, right, I'm going to step into this next level of success, this is the new types of clients that I want to coach, this is the new types of clients that I want to work with as a practitioner. Okay, this is the level of income that I want to call in. This is the lifestyle that I'm calling in to support me so that I may able to, serve more and serve better, right? Every time that something happens is literally an opportunity for you to become that version of you. Okay, and sometimes you'll hear, like, from a mindset perspective as well, like, it is your job, okay, not to judge or analyze the situation that has happened. Okay, it is your job to decide who you get to be in those moments. All right, it is your job to decide how you get to see those as growth-provoking situations rather than obstacles or challenges. All right, because this is where the growth happens, right? And it's so easy, especially as a coach or practitioner or starting out in business or wanting to take your business as a coach and mentor to the next level. It's so easy to be like, cool, okay, I'm just going to coach myself through this. I'm going to, I'm going to have a good mindset about this. But on a vibrational level, there's something going on that we're either suppressing, ignoring, or projecting, right? So when we can look at our own vibrational or emotional response to any situation and take deeper responsibility for our own emotional response and state, not projecting or trying to judge or analyze anything around us, right? Not trying to judge or analyze any of the situations that come up, regardless of whether it's in your business or if it's to do with a client, or whether it's to do with your income, whether it's to do with a money thing, whether it is to do with a personal situation that you have found yourself in. Everything that is happening from that moment that you have decided to step into your next level of success, right? Doesn't matter if it doesn't make logical sense, right? You might be like, I'm going to create a 6-figure business in my first year of this work. Okay, everyone around you is probably going to say that's not possible. You have to start with, this amount, then this amount, then this amount. Well, guess what? I'm here to tell you it is possible. Okay, whatever it is that you see as your next level of success, it is not up to you. I mean, it is up to you to hold that as your knowing that it is for you. But it's not up to you to convince anyone or anything around you of your own inner knowing. And when you can truly, truly show up from that place, all right, and you begin to see all the situations, okay, that are coming up into your life, into your business, all right, and you're beginning to see this, and you're beginning to call in the next level of clients, and you notice, oh, there's an obstacle. Okay, cool. What am I learning here? How is this allowing me to grow as a coach, as a practitioner? How is this allowing me to really begin to expand into a deeper level of leadership? How is this version of me handling this situation? So every time that you encounter a situation in your days and your weeks and in your months, not from the version of you that you have been or that you are, but from where you are stepping into, this is what is going to allow you to literally quantum leap over, right, any obstacles or situations so that you are able to step into this level of success without a logical time or without the logical steps that often we feel like we have to plan. And when we're setting out our plan and we're like, cool, this is what I'm going to achieve, all right, who do I get to be to call that in, to be that version of me already? This is one of the fastest success hacks, all right, that I have observed, that I witness in everyone that I work with, right? Everyone that is like, cool, this is what I want to achieve. I want to achieve this, right? Cool, boom, let's go, right? And we look at all of the things that are not conducive to that. Okay, I talk about shadow work. I talk, walking in integrity, owning your mistakes, noticing all of these corners of consciousness that are not holding the vibration of this version of you who is walking in alignment and totally on purpose. Right? The more that you can do that and show up from this place in alignment with your values, in alignment with the type of coach and practitioner, not only that you want to be, but that you want to see in the world, and truly run your business and lead from that place, you hold that vibration within you, and you will notice the external results, the clients, all right? You know, like searching, like, when am I going to get an inquiry? Okay, you're like, now how do I keep on top of all these messages and inquiries, right? You will begin to look at this process, all right? Okay, I want to achieve success over here. Where within me do I get to shift and recalibrate and change so that I can hold everything that I'm calling in? Okay, because it's so easy to go, this is what I want to call it, this is my next level of success, I want to work with these people, this is what I want to do, and I want to have this amount of money. But we're going to talk about money in a moment. All right, but if you're like in a place where you're like, yeah, I'm going to create a 6-figure business and I'm so amped about it, but you're like avoiding looking at your bank accounts, and you're like so scared to even charge your clients, and you're so afraid of even sending an invoice, right? Then how is this going to come into your life if you're still operating from past fears, right? And so everything that you are doing on a daily basis, okay, that it's not like you're just going to wake up one day and be like, oh, I've quantum leaped into I'm like at my next level of success now. It's who you are in the micro moments when no one is looking. All right, when no one understands what you are going through or experiencing, all right, you do not have to explain yourself or to anyone, okay, because quite likely people around you aren't necessarily going to get it, but it is your job to run your business, your practice, be the coach that you desire your clients to be. All right, the types of people that you want to see in the world, the changes that you want to see in the world. All right, we're getting a little bit cliched here, but you get the picture. Okay, that's a big mismatch. Yeah, I know. Yeah, right. So, who are you being when no one is looking? Who are you being behind closed doors? What thoughts are you allowing to run your life? All right, what is your beliefs about your success? Okay, and then beyond the beliefs, how are you truly showing up to be in alignment with the version of you that you are wanting to be? Okay, and really importantly, I always say, like, your vibration is your greatest asset, right? So love, truth, trust, these are all things, if you look at, I don't know, the actual hertz, like the actual frequency of the light that is oscillating in your body when you are emitting these particular vibrations, right? Which you can use your thoughts to navigate, and you can look at your emotions, okay? Sometimes our deep emotions or things that we've experienced, sometimes they don't necessarily have a memory associated with them as such, but they definitely have an emotional or vibrational memory. And so when you can look at situations that are happening and observe your emotional response and really see, is this conducive to who I am becoming and who I am stepping into? And if not, without judgment, okay, without judgment, simply observing it as the awareness of, oh, interesting, I'm having this response to this situation, okay. All right, what does that mean? The more that you can really see everything within you and experience it and process it, okay, in healthy ways. We're not going to go too much into the processing side of things, but this is just important to know, okay? You can get to this level where you're like, you know, you're thinking your way there, you're being really positive, but it's equally as important through this gap part to get from A to D, you know, where you're going. There is going to be moments of releasing, okay? There's going to be moments, you know, when it comes to, okay, what is my six-figure self, you know, how do they be, you know, how do they nourish their body, how do they nourish their soul, how do they look after their time, how do they honor their energy, how do they show up for their clients, okay? And then in that process of looking at this higher version of you, what you are going to be shown is all of the aspects of yourself that are not in vibrational alignment with that. That process, okay, that process is where you begin to see deeper aspects of your truth. And that's where it is, when you can healthily, right, process that within yourself, you will begin to shift and hold the frequency, all right, of the version of you that you're wanting to call in. Okay, and there's no judgment of yourself whatsoever in this process. The deeper that you can take yourself, all right, the deeper that you are able to take your clients, all right, and then on an energetic aspect as well, the more that you can know yourself and own all aspects of yourself, all right, the more that you are going to be able to hold space, all right, for your clients without judgment. All right, allowing yourself to hold a really safe space for them. Okay, there's nothing worse, and I'm sure we've all had an experience where we've been with a coach and we've felt their judgment. All right, I don't know about you guys, but I've definitely found myself in that situation, and I was like, oh, okay, right? You're creating a space that is so safe for your clients' transformations. Yeah, and the only way to truly, fully, and integrally do that is by allowing yourself to go through that process fully yourself, okay? So, exciting. Jack just went away to stop working such long hours, yay! Please feel free to share what it is if you want. Okay, so, I hope you've enjoyed those success hacks so far. So, any questions, let me know. We're going to move on to the art of selling with soul. Okay, this is beautiful, awesome card. Yes, so, all right, this is why the inner stuff is always going to come before the external stuff, right? So, the art of selling with soul. Part of what I teach, I run a mastermind, it's called Magnetic, right? And the reason that I am friggin' blown away by just like unlocking the level of soul, like the level of soul that is more and more becoming a lot more common, right? It's becoming a lot more common now to go, oh, interesting. There is more than just what I can currently see in the world. Okay, there's more to just business, right? There is more to just my services than I feel like I'm the one that's working really hard to create them and bring them to life. Oh, okay, I'm actually bringing these, you know, through me as I am tapped into these ideas, right? And I'm bringing them through my business to serve and support humanity and my clients in ways that, you know, they are literally looking for me as their coach, right? Because I hold the wisdom, the insights, the experience, the, you know, everything that they are looking for. And this process begins to take place, right, of magnetization. Okay, now this is such an energetic game, all right? I had a limitation that success about working hard. I love what I do, but I forget to take time off. Yay, I'm so happy for this realization. It's so good. What are you going to replace that time with? It's so easy, and I know how easy it is. You just love what you do, and you're like, I'm just going to put all my energy into work, and you're like, oh, what else do I do with my life? That's awesome. I'm so pleased to hear that. So there are 3 things when it comes to the art of selling with soul. All right. The first piece is around this magnetic marketing, right? And this comes down to, first of all, you hold your medicine, all right, on a vibrational level. Okay, every single one of you, right? I'm totally making assumptions, but I believe every single one of you is at this point right here, right now, of wanting to step into your next level of success as a coach, as a practitioner, okay? Because you have been on your own journey, perhaps your own healing, perhaps your own self-love journey, perhaps your own success journey, perhaps a business journey, perhaps a massive life transformational experience. And you have got to a place where you now want to help others, okay? Celebrating you, the world needs more of you. The world needs more of us, okay? The world needs more of you, all right? What you have experienced in your personal life, when you go through your own success journey, and this is why I talk about quantum abundance, is not just necessarily looking at the amazing, you know, the top level, but you're actually going through everything that is required for you to align to that, right? Through those growth provoking situations, and instead of falling victim to your circumstances, you have overcome them. Okay, you have risen through them. You have added those tools to your toolkit of information and of wisdom. Okay? When you truly understand that and hold that within you, okay, your coaching, all right, then becomes nothing. It's not anything external to you. All right? Your medicine, I call this your medicine because it really is. All right, your clients are coming to you, all right? You don't heal them or make them better. You guide them to heal themselves and help, or Karen uses the word enable, if I remember correctly, right, not help. Okay, you activate, you support, you walk with your clients, you guide them, all right? You don't help your clients, right? I'm sure you're not feeding a codependency sort of relationship, okay? You hold, all right, the information within you as to what you are supporting your clients with, okay? Which is why your own inner work is always important, okay? Your own inner growth and ascension and really going through your own process and journey is so important, so that you can take your clients to deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper levels. Yeah, so when you hold this within you, all right, through experience, through understanding, through compassion, all right, enable, it is enable, yeah, cool. All right, because you have been there, all right, your sales, okay, then is not necessarily like, oh my gosh, I've got this product and I've got this service and I've just launched this new coaching program and I've got to get like 10 people into it, or I've got to get some new clients and I've got to make $10,000 this month and I need to make this, blah, blah, blah. Okay, hey Catherine. All right, you're making it about you. All right, your business, okay, is not about you. All right, you hold the information, the knowledge, the wisdom, the insights, the expertise, all right, the genius, all right, to hold the space, to unlock and mirror back, okay, to your clients what they are seeking. Not to do the work for them, all right, we know that's impossible. Okay, not to heal them, you simply hold a vibration, all right, and they are able, if they are in resonance with that, to go through their own healing and hold that vibration within themselves, okay? When you can show up from this place, fully embodied in everything that you are teaching, okay, this is the piece of integrity and alignment, all right? In order for you to truly sell, all right, with soul, without even feeling like you're selling, okay, it's removing this fact of like, I've got to do this all by myself and I've got to get all these clients and I need to make this money and blah. That is such a really, 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 must be a very challenging way to do things. Okay, must be a challenging way to do things. First of all, there's never a need. Everything is a choice, all right? And the other piece of this, okay, is when you know, first of all, on a soul level, right, deep within your heart, okay, you are here at this moment, okay, as a coach, to support people, to enable people, to whatever it is that you support your clients in, okay, whatever transformations you facilitate, because you have got yourself to a particular place and it is no longer about you, it is about your service. It is about the people in front of you, okay, either physically, online, energetically, in the quantum field, right? There are people asking for the very transformation that you facilitate, okay, but they will only find you when you are holding the vibration of your highest alignment with what you are supporting them with. Okay, as we are shifting into this new way of being, this year is a huge wake-up call, right? And it's only going to get more and more and more. Humans, as a collective, are going to feel energy that much more. The veils, right? Anything that is creating distortion for us as humanity to truly live our highest potential is being shifted. Truths are being revealed. People are waking up. It is your job as a coach, supporting your clients, all right, to hold your medicine within you. All right, this then becomes not a matter of you selling this product or program. That is like the byproduct of everything that begins to, that takes place before that. Okay, when you show up from this place of authenticity, and part of what I share about like the physical side of magnetic marketing, you've still got to be doing the do, right? You've still got to show up and do live streams and, you know, and trainings and perhaps have a podcast or an online or a website or an online space or a YouTube channel where your people can find you, okay? But the most important thing is to be holding the level of transformation that you are guiding your clients through. All right, now whatever that looks like, that's going to look so different for every single one of you. You could have 10 coaches all doing, you could have me, and you could have like 9 other business coaches next to me, right? Not one of us is going to be able to guide and support our clients with exactly the same thing, because we all hold, okay? And you hold, if someone's doing the same thing as you hold your own medicine within you. You hold your own unique vibrational signature, okay? You have your own life experiences, this life and other lifetimes, okay? You have your ancestors, all right? You're still alive, yeah. You have your ancestral beliefs, you have your collective beliefs from your upbringing, you have different experiences that you've experienced, you've got your different, things that you have been through, okay? No one holds the same vibration as you. And when you can truly see this and you realize that you are so much more than just like, I see a lot of people placing their whole expertise in a label. Okay, when you can bring that and see the power that you hold within you, okay, and you show up from that place on your platforms, okay, in your business, however your business looks, all right, by holding the transformations that you facilitate, and you share from, there's 2 different ways that you can share this, okay? The first one is, hang on, I've lost it. The first one is experiential, okay? And the second one, experiential and expertise. 2 experts, I'm getting confused. Wait. I'm seeing your comments, I'm trying to read and think. That's not always a good combination for me. Read, think, and channel these transmissions. Transactional way. I really like holding your medicine magic. Yeah, it's what it is. It's what it is. And this is where you become unshakable. And and remember, it's not about you. Like you are here guiding your clients. And when you know that, and when you feel that with every part of you, and you realize that you are at this place to be serving others because you are able to serve others, right? It's no longer about you and your fears. It's about who you are here to serve. Beautiful contextualization, yeah, awesome. So you've got experience and you've got expertise. When you are showing up on your platforms, okay, whether it's live streams, whether it's online, whether it's in a Facebook group, whether it's workshops that you hold, whether you've got an in-person, physical shop or something, okay, a physical practice, all right, when you can allow your sales process to be one of just a deep organic nature, because you are showing up in your alignment and you're sharing your experience, your client's experience, your life experience, all of the experience that is able to articulate and communicate with your community, whether they're in front of you or whether you're calling them in from the quantum field and you're calling them in from your next level of success, right? When they find you, when they come across you, what are they going to see? Okay, what are they going to read or hear or learn about? And when you can share from this place of experience, combined with your expertise, all right, why are you the leader in what you do? All right, why are you the person, all right, that is holding the information that you hold to then facilitate the transformations that you facilitate? All right, this might be things like where you're just sharing value and where you're sharing guidance and tips and insights and really beginning to educate your community and your audience about, your expertise, what you are the expert at, okay? What about if you're selling an object, say you've written your book? Yeah, awesome. So we'll get to that in a moment, because in reality, it's got nothing to do with the product that you're selling, okay? It's to do with the way that you are showing up for it, okay? So you're always speaking to, we'll get to that in a moment, when it comes to money mindset, okay? When you show up from that place though, right, of holding this within you, okay, and you're sharing your experience and you're sharing your expertise, okay, this is what creates the selling without selling. Okay, people will know that they want to buy something from you, that they want to work with you, whether it is they want to, work with you on a 12-month program, or they want to buy a book from you. Okay, they will know that because of the way that you show up by sharing your experience and by sharing your expertise. Okay, so already you're beginning to capture, all right, people's awareness, and energetically, when you show up from a place of this alignment, all right, you're not needing to prove anything. Okay, you're just like, hey, this is how I lead. This is my zone of genius. This is how I can help you. This is some value that I hope you will find valuable. All right, and you don't worry about trying to speak to everyone. You just speak to either the past version of you, who your soulmate clients. Okay, I'm sure most of you have an understanding of that. All right, and you begin to speak in this way to your community from this place within you, from your heart. Okay, from your heart, speaking right to the hearts of everyone, again, whether they are yet to find you, whether they've already found you. And it doesn't matter what you are selling, okay? The right people will ask and receive the right things. Okay, the sales process, and when we talk about selling with soul, all right, it takes place well before the end transaction, okay? It takes place well before the end. They already feel you on a vibrational level. They can feel your authenticity. They can feel your medicine. All right, they feel it. all right, and you just bring the doing, all right, this physical piece of how you're showing up, so that they get to know you, all right, they know you, they trust you, okay, and I don't want to use the word like, because often it's that they might not necessarily know if they like you, but they definitely respect you, they definitely want to learn from you, they definitely want to understand how to achieve this for themselves, okay, and this is where you will begin to have people outreaching to you. Okay, you will begin to get people messaging you like, hey, I don't even know what you do, but can you help me? All right, or like, hey, how can we work together? Okay, I've seen your experience, I've seen your expertise, like, you know, and so much time as coaches and practitioners, we put so much time into our labels and into, you know, what am I going to call myself? And that, at the end of the day, that doesn't really matter, you know, as much as we think it does. Okay, it's how you are showing up and how you are able to hold and your clients will feel this. Okay, your future clients will feel this. How you are able to hold them. Okay, are you able to guide them to the transformation that they are seeking? All right, and when you are showing up, that's the questions that they're asking themselves. Right, no one's ever like, you know, thinking about how you can help yourself. They're like, what's in it for me? How can I help myself? Everyone's so ego, you're like, our mind is always like thinking about ourselves, right? So when you can show up and be like, hey, here's some value, here's how this is going to help your life, here is something that I learned in this experience that I had, and I share it in the hope that it'll help you, right? The more that you can do that from your heart and from your highest alignment, okay, and removing any of this like proving energy or you know what I mean, right? It's like this hustle energy of like, from your heart, okay? The sales process truly begins well before any sales conversation. So I don't know what you do, but can you? Is that what you said? I can't. I remember Karen messaging you in the airport in Sydney or Brisbane. I can't remember, in Australia. I was like, I'm back in New Zealand tomorrow. Let's speak. I don't know what you do, but can you help? Yeah, honestly, that's what like most of my inquiries, unless it's for like a product or a program or something. Most of my inquiries are like, hey, can you help? I'm like, yeah, let's find out. I'll see. Okay. So when you do that, and remember that's your job, right? You don't need like all the thinking of like, oh my gosh, I've got to have a sales call and I've got to do this sales, blah blah blah. It really is. You know that you can support your clients in this and this and this and this, because you have experienced yourself, you have the knowledge, you have the expertise, you have the wisdom, you have the know-how. This is your zone of genius, all right? So the sales part of it, okay, begins to become something that you don't even necessarily think about, all right? And when you can connect to, okay, that the souls that you are here to serve, okay, knowing that they are literally asking for the same transformation or the same thing for them, whether it is emotionally, whether it is physically, whether it is financially, whether it is with their mindset, whether it is with their health, with their physical body, whatever it is in relation to, all right, the transformation that they are seeking, okay, is what you are supporting them with. Okay, the sales process is never about you. Okay, and so many people get so caught up, you know, before a call, like making them about themselves, like, oh my gosh, I hope they buy this, or I hope this happens, or remove expectations. Okay, and when you can go out and ask, am I the best person to serve you and support you through this transformation that you are seeking right now? Okay, asking them questions, asking them, you know, getting really deep and understanding them, especially when we go into the money mindset piece, like the level and depth of how you are serving and supporting them. Okay, and your job is to find out, am I the best person to support this person? Okay, am I the best person to serve them? All right, but there's already this thing. Yeah, this is the cure to overthinking and perfectionism. Yeah, well, awesome that you have taken that away, Cara. That's really cool. So when you can do that, all right, and show up from this place of knowing that you've already, there are people, okay, in humanity, we look at the world right now, You guys are changing lives, right? You are transforming lives, all right? Well, they're transforming their own lives, but you're facilitating and holding space for that transformation, all right? That is freaking amazing. It is so amazing. And are you making your soul's work, your coaching business, are you making are you making it about you? Or are you making it about the people that you are here to serve? And if you are holding yourself back from pushing the live stream button, from not pushing the post button on a really like big post that you're like, oh my gosh, can I really share this? You know, can I really speak into this right now? Can I really give this level of value? Like, you know, what if people don't like it? Okay. All right. Are you making it about you, or are you making it about those that you're here to serve? And as soon as you begin to get out of your way and come back to what we unlocked at the very beginning of your alignment, your purpose, all right, comes down to the impact that you are here to make, all right, in the lives of those that you are here to serve, okay, because of your own transformation that you have been through, okay? So there's some really powerful questions, you know, and when you connect with the version of you that you're stepping into, how does that version of you show up? How does that version of you show up when it comes to supporting and serving your clients? When it comes to the whole entire sales process, which happens far beyond the sales call. It's almost like the sales call is like the last piece of it. Okay? And because you hold the medicine within you, all right, you know this is not a matter of the mind. The mind will go like, oh my gosh, can I really coach this? Can I really go through this? And blah, blah, you know all the stories of the mind, right? And when you can truly hold this within you and feel this and connect with the soul and the transformation that you are facilitating and see that and feel that, okay, and connect with that, all right, the whole process from here to there, to the end result. If someone's been working with you for like, you know, a couple of months, all right, what's the transformation going to be? I'm sure it's going to be life-changing, you know, and you can connect with that and celebrate that. The whole rest of the process becomes really easy, okay? Yeah, amazing. Definitely. Sharing our transformation with others, very cool. Yeah. And it's not from a place of like, hey, this is my transformation and this is all about me. Your transformation is quite often your testimony, your very first testimony, you know, when you can see what you have experienced to get to where you are, and you know that the same is possible for others. You're sharing your experience from a perspective of, here's where I was, here I am now. Let me know if you would like the same or similar for yourself, right? That's really in simplicity's terms, that is simple as it is, okay? This is amazing. Awesome, Cara. I'm so pleased that this is able to help. Yeah, so cool. So good. Okay, so the last piece of this is money mindset. Okay, and saying sales is evidence of the space we hold and the people we serve. Yeah. And change the word sales as well if it doesn't resonate with you. And just change it, like service or, like the space we hold and the people we serve. Exactly. So money mindset. Your clients, your customers. Okay, who was asking about the book before? This is going to help as well. Catherine, was that you about the book? Very exciting though. Have you written a book? That's really exciting. That is very cool. So, your clients, your customers, all right, your soul tribe, everyone that you are here to serve, they are investing in a transformation, okay? They are, all right, wanting their life to change in some way, shape, or form, okay? It doesn't matter if you are selling cupcakes, all right? You're like coaching people on how to bake the best cupcakes and have a really good mindset about it, okay? You are not, all right, just selling cupcakes. Okay, you are not just making cupcakes and bringing them to people, okay? Rosé, awesome. Cool. You are literally bringing a transformation of sorts to people's lives. Okay, if you're selling cupcakes, people aren't buying the cupcakes, all right? They're probably buying a break, or they're buying a sense of joy or a sense of fun, all right? Or they're wanting to connect with their inner child. And they're like, man, cupcakes remind me of birthday parties when I was a little girl. I really am craving a cupcake. I'm gonna go buy a cupcake, right? Cool, you know? And so when you can begin to see beyond the physical thing that you're actually selling, all right, that you're actually delivering, okay? And cupcakes, who's visualizing like these delicious cupcakes? I certainly am. I love that you teach mosaic, Catherine. That is so awesome. So, for example, creative, right? When you are creating and teaching and selling mosaics, okay, go beyond the mosaic, all right? What is it that people are actually wanting? Okay, what is it that you are actually supporting them in? Now, when you look at your business and your offers, okay, and you look at your pricing spectrum, okay, there is going to be a range of prices, okay, that will support you to serve as many people as possible, okay, when it comes to the transformation that you are supporting them with. All right, now people are paying different amounts with sprinkles. You guys, I wish I could bake here in Bali. I don't have baking. I feel like cupcakes now. Okay, from the pricing there's a difference between pricing from information versus transformation. So, for example, let's use the mosaics example because I really like this. This is really cool. So, your clients, all right, you are teaching mosaics. You are giving people a skill that they did not have before, all right? That is far more valuable to a person, okay, than if you were just going to, for example, make them a mosaic, all right? And I imagine that you probably, hopefully, if not, then now's a good time to do so, charge more for teaching people. You almost sold us cupcakes. Okay, you are almost, hopefully charging more for teaching people the mosaics than the mosaics themselves, okay? I mean, we're not getting into the whole, you know, the energy and the hours and what the actual mosaics are, because I imagine your mosaics in themselves are probably massive, you know, creative activations, and when people see it, they're like, you know, if someone purchases it and they put it in their home, it's not just a mosaic, it's something that awakens them and connects them to an aspect of themselves that makes them feel really amazing, right? It makes them feel like energized for the day ahead, yeah? And so when you can begin to see this and you begin to look at the way that you are pricing and really begin to see money not as money or as like, okay, you know, this is the amount that I'm going to charge because this is probably how much my clients are earning and this is probably how much they want to pay. No. Okay, when you can truly see what you are bringing to someone's life and price and price your offers and your services and your products based on that, all right, you will be able to support your clients at different places of their journey, so you're able to serve more people, all right, and as well, simultaneous to that, begin to allow yourself to be financially supported, okay, so that you can do more of in the world whatever you're wanting to do more of, okay? Here's the catch. If you're wanting to step into your next level of income or of money, all right, it requires a knowing why, okay? And if it can be supportive and conducive to the whole entire ascension of humanity, all right, it is going to be that much easier for you to be co-creating with your divine guidance, right? Your higher consciousness, soul, spirit, who is working with you, all right, to bring your medicine, okay, whether it is cupcakes, whether it is mosaics, whether it is mindset coaching, whether it is business coaching, right, to bring that to more people, Okay, it might be that the reason that you want to step into your next level of income is so that you can invest it into your lifestyle, into your business, so that you can, hold a higher vibration and invest more into your health, and live a more expansive life that you feel more supported by, so that you can put more energy into your work and serve more of the people that are wanting your work. You see how it begins to become a rhythm, all right? How it becomes a flow. Okay, and as well as you're not victimizing your clients by saying, this is what you can afford, so I'm going to price my prices at this price because that's the going rate. Okay, all right, when you can truly see the level, all right, and part of when I talk about like we go deep inside the energetics and the souls of each of the products and themselves, and each of the products, I truly believe, have a soul themselves. Each of the transformations that you facilitate, once you begin, if it's coaching, you hold your medicine, but also the services and the offers at different elements. If it's a $100 offer or a $50 offer, holds a very different frequency and level of transformation than a transformation of, say, $50,000. Right? If someone's investing $50, they're gonna, it's a very, very, very different energy and frequency than the $50,000 program. Okay? And so when you can begin looking at the different elements of your services, okay, you're the channel for them all. You hold aspects of them yourself, and you're helping your clients by solving something in their lives, by bringing a transformation of sorts, all right, through the different products. Okay, through your different services, and you're beginning to look at the different price points of each, all right, making sure that you're able to serve people. If someone's like, hey, I'm not ready to pay $50,000 just yet, I would really like to, and that's going to be on my vision board, and that's I'm going to work towards. Can we opt for something that's more like $6,000? Yeah, cool. Okay, let's go for that. Awesome. Okay, or okay, I'm not quite ready for that. Do you have something that's more like, easier for me to access? Yeah, cool. I've got this book right here. Right? This book is like $30. It's going to change your life. Okay, but can you see the difference? All right, if someone is buying a book off you, okay, and that they are paying for information, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, there might be a what sort of book is it actually? Let me know what sort of book it is. That'd be cool. Okay, you might have questions or like little personal development tools in the book. Right, so then you're guiding them and prompting questions, so that's like you might charge a little bit more because then you're actually guiding them to how to implement it as well. So you're guiding them from just having the information, you're actually giving them some tools to activate their own transformation, all right, to begin to implement the information that you have shared with them, that they have received, yeah, so that they can change their life and transform their life. Okay. Now, this is just something to think about. Are your price is based on the information received or the transformation received? Okay, and when you begin to look at, especially with the higher ticket items, okay, and when you begin to look at, the depth of the transformation that you are facilitating, you might have, it might be a year-long program, and you're giving unlimited guidance, and the transformation is huge. You might, it's so much different than if someone's going to read a book, okay? And there's no right or wrong. It's beautiful, and I am such a massive believer in having something that is able to support and serve your clients at every end of the spectrum, all right, at whatever transformation that they are wanting. Now, when it comes to money mindset as well, okay, remembering that if your clients, for example, they're wanting a massive transformation, all right, they're like, I'm ready to change my life. I want to go all in. I want to work with you on this, and this, because I've seen that your experiences and that, and I love the way that you shared this about your expertise, and I've been following you for a couple of years now, perhaps I've been following you for months now, and I really just I'm ready. Like, let me know what I can do. And if you then go to them and you're like, hey, I've got this book, it's going to change your life, they'll be like, what? Okay, so, all right, being able to understand on a soul level where your clients are, what they're looking for, and supporting them in their transformation. Remember, it's not about you. Okay, it's about their transformation, and whether, you know, you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, okay, of course, like you can invest in this one here, let's go on this mentorship together, awesome, cool, all right, and I'll include the book for you as a bonus, yeah. So can you see the importance of having different levels of prices available? Okay, when it comes to money mindset, all right, this is what is really important as well. It's got, you know, love money, what's the money for? Okay, really understanding why you want, you know, why you're calling in your next level of money. But also I invite you, you know, normal mindset teaching is just about yourself, right? But I invite you to actually begin to look at your clients. What's their money mindset? All right, what is it that they are wanting to invest in? What are they investing in? Are they investing in a transformation of their emotional state, of their financial state, of their mindset? Are they investing in their success? Are they investing in their healing? Are they investing in their health? What does that mean for them in their lives? Yeah. What is the level of, what is the value of that to them? Okay, and when you can begin to price based on this, all right, and run your whole, everything that you are delivering, all right, to cater to, you know, from starting from over here to way up here, all right, you're beginning to support people, all right, and allow yourself to impact as many people, to receive, you know, this beautiful exchange from all these different clients in your field who are wanting to learn from you, okay, and support in more ways than possibly just like, cool, I'm just going to have this one thing over here, and this is what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm probably like teaching the opposite of what most business coaches will teach. Most business coaches will say, choose a niche, go for it, and focus on that one thing. Okay, and I find that most people that I work with are creatives, and they've got so many different ideas. And while you might find that you've got a type of person that you work with, they might be across industries, they might be at all different levels in different places, and you'll begin to feel the energy and the frequency of the people that you work with, and their, you know, the types of things that they're wanting. But to try and summarize that into one specific niche is often a really challenging job, especially as spiritual entrepreneurs and creatives. And, you know, if you're doing a whole lot of things and different projects and creative projects on the go, then that can be a little bit more challenging. So again, it is always take what you want, you know, what resonates with you. Perhaps you're like, no, I need a niche, that's how my mind works, that's how I like to operate, then that's awesome. Okay, I always invite you to operate in the way that your mind works. Okay, that your energy works as well. Let me just check in on these comments. Awesome. So cool about mosaic skills. That's awesome, Catherine. Super cool. With examples of the projects. Cool. So instead, like if they're not ready to come and actually learn in person or at one of your the classes, it's like, cool, okay, they can have a book and they can learn and have examples of the projects and begin to upgrade their skill set. That's awesome. That's really cool. So sharing my transformation from a self-taught beginner to a professional, that is so awesome. That is so cool. What an amazing transformation you've been on yourself. That's so good. Yeah, self-taught beginner to a professional mosaic artist. I was, when I first transitioned into a life of sobriety, and, you know, I'd spent my whole time when I wasn't working, I was like partying, I was drinking. This was before 2016. And, you know, I was either recovering from a hangover, or I was drinking, or I was socializing, so when I came to this whole life transformation, and I knew that I could never drink again, I was like, what do I do with all my spare time? Like, I've got so much spare time. Like, there's like the time that you finish work to the time that you go to bed, and then you get up in the morning, and there's all that time. Like, what do people do? And that year I took on so many hobbies and pottery was one of them. And one of the, it was pottery. And I was like, I really want to learn pottery. And I was like, I just have this craving to learn pottery. You know, I just felt like being creative. And so when I think about, you know, that investment that I made in myself, which to me at the time was a huge, I think it was like $1,000, which at that time was like a massive stretch on my investment, my capacity. And, you know, I was investing in the skill, in the creative side of things, in learning a new hobby, in, unlocking my creative aspects again, because they've been shut down for a long time. So that's really, really beautiful. So cool. Just thought I'd share that story with you guys. I love clay. Yeah, it was awesome. It was cool. I was like, I'm gonna make a whole like a plate. I'm gonna make a whole, what's it called? Like a plate set. I'm gonna make plates. I'm gonna make bowls. I'm gonna make this and that. Yeah, I didn't realize that it takes a while to learn all of that sort of stuff. Everyone, my friends and family for Christmas that year got little like awkwardly shaped bowls, like vases, and they were like, thanks. Lippy's given up drinking. Look what she does now. Very funny. Anyway, so we have been through so much. We've been here a little bit longer than I anticipated, so I hope you have found value in this masterclass, in this training. We have looked at success hacks. We have looked at really going into the quantum abundance method, where you're able to really bypass time by aligning with the version of you and the level of success that you're wanting to call in your business, in your leadership, in your life. Yeah, you feel like my saying. Awesome. Good sales. So good. We have looked at the art of selling with soul. We looked a little bit at magnetic marketing. We looked at really beginning to get out of your own way and holding the medicine for the transformation that you're facilitating. We have looked at the different ways that you're able to share your experience and expertise. Right? We looked at money mindset, we looked at information versus transformation and the different prices and levels of transformation that you facilitate in that way. And yeah, then we also looked at really beginning to get clear on why you're actually wanting to call in your next level of money as well. And is it conducive to your own ascension and to the ascension of humanity into the collective? And allowing yourself to be supported for your work in that way, so that you are able to support the people who are requiring your services and really vibrationally asking for your services. So if there's any last questions, just pop them through now. Otherwise, thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much, Karen, for inviting me and allowing me to share and host this in this space. So awesome to connect. And for those of you who are on the replay as well, thank you so much. It's so good, so good. Yeah, again, like I hope wherever you're at in your business and in your coaching practice and whatever you're bringing through for your clients, I hope this has been supportive and supporting you in a little bit of, or in many ways that you're able to just shift into deeper service in your business. So awesome to meet you. I hope to connect with some more of you that this has resonated with, and those of you on the replay as well, let me know your biggest takeaways. And for those of you that are live, I'd love to hear your biggest takeaways as well. Share your links. Share my links. Maybe I'll pop that in after. But yeah, you can either just reach out to me on a message, or it's probably easiest. You can obviously see my name here. You can just send me a message, and I will, or libbywallace.com is my website if you want to visit that as well. Yeah, awesome, Cara. So good to connect with you. We're awesome from Europe. Yeah, is it Europe? I'm assuming. I think it's Europe. Okay. All right. So much love to all of you, and I look forward to hearing your takeaways. If you just drop them in the comments, I'll come back and read them in a moment. And yeah. Until next time, together we heal, together we rise, and together we co-create the new earth. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.